mine on Greek life around the U.S., not just on Western's campus, but just throughout the whole world. It's actually gone nationally now. It's over across the seas, and actually the fraternity I'm in just went nationally. But I'm going to talk about the history of social fraternities and sororities around the United States, the history of Western's Greek life, and also some interesting facts about, fraternity men around the world that's pretty big today. Some interesting facts about Greek life. Every U.S. president and vice president, except two in each office born since the first social fraternity was founded in 1825, has been members of a fraternity. The Greek system is the largest volunteer system in the U.S., with members donating over 10 million hours of volunteer service each year. And 70% of students that are in fraternity sororities graduate. Less than 50% of students that are not involved in Greek life do not graduate. I'm not preaching to tell you guys go Greek or anything, but I'm just saying with the whole concept of being a fraternity, there's leadership, you learn how to run things. It's just not party. It's you have a whole e-board, a vice president, a president, a sergeant. You learn how to run things. It's more than what most people think. The first social fraternity was founded on May 20th, 1825 in New York. There's a whole total of 123 fraternities and sororities with over 9 million members around the U.S. today. 50 of the largest corporations, actually, out of the 50 of the largest corporations in the nation, 43 of them are headed by fraternity men. Around 80% of the executives of the 500 largest corporations in America are also ran by fraternity men. Yeah. And then for Western Michigan, it actually has 27 chapters representing the Panhellenic and Interfraternity. The Interfraternity Council is just like all the fraternities. They have their vice president, and it's just one big thing that runs all the fraternities, and same thing with Panhellenic. The first two sororities came to Western in 1916. They were started by debate societies, and they later became national organizations. Sigma Kappa and Alpha Chi Omega were the first two that were founded at WMU in the earlier years. The first fraternity that was actually founded at WMU was Theta Chi Delta, which is no longer here because in 1952, Tau Kappa Epsilon, which is still currently here today, actually neighbors down on Prattville, right next to them. They teamed up back in 1952 and just made nationally affiliated, and they became Tau Kappa Epsilon, which is the biggest fraternity in the nationals. So, but actually on Western's campus, they are one of the smaller fraternities. But usually at the bigger colleges, the TKE is one of the bigger fraternities. WMU, Western's Greek letter organization has greatly enhanced the collegiate experience for tens of thousands of students. Fraternities and sororities have provided the university an environment that enhances positive growth and development for students, in addition to offering alternative living learning communities. Some interesting statistics on fraternity men. 76% of the congressmen and senators all belong to a fraternity. 85% of the Supreme Court justices since 1910 has also been from fraternity men. And 71% of those who listed in Who's Who in America, which was a poll taken in a magazine article, are also fraternity men. So in conclusion, there are many things that fraternities and sororities do on a regular day basis that keeps us on good terms with the university and also the city of Kalamazoo. We do a thing every year. It's called Greek Week, and at the beginning of Greek Week on that Saturday, we do Spring in the Streets, and then there's Fall into the Streets, where we go and they team us up with other sororities, and we go around the city of Kalamazoo, and we just go to people's houses, pick up their yards. If they're getting elderly or they can't get out, we'll rake their yards. We'll take care of the trash. Just pick up for them. So people around Kalamazoo really appreciate that. We actually, one sorority has, they do a thing for autism, and we actually do blood drives at the Bernhard Center to raise money for that, also for the Red Cross. And in conclusion, the American College Fraternity is one of the few institutions on our higher educational structure which was invented by us and not borrowed from the European models. Not surprisingly, it has been a symbol of American college student independence, pride, and leadership. And that is it.